Lily had seen the truth. I'm sure you can imagine how she felt at that moment. You can't? Oh well. Who knows what really goes on in the mind of a little girl?
Do you feel all right, little girl?
Hello friends and welcome back to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. I'm your host, MagicManMo. So where we've left off is that we have laundry to do. I've got a green pillow and a green urinal. I need to get a red, yellow, and blue object of some kind put into those urinals so that I can use them. He's just here to make sure that we do that. I don't think there's anything else we can talk to him about.
Just show me some clothing with the right color. Then you can use the matching urinal as often as you want.
Wonderful. So we need to do that. We need to have the skills to use the knitting needle to get inside this gate to begin with. Harvey allows us to go into the trance world, which sooner or later we'll need to do in order to learn how to get angry, I guess. I don't think we're at that point yet, because I also need to be able to open a lock in the trance world. The surveillance room itself is locked.
The door was firmly locked.
And I can't seem to use the knitting needle on it either, so I don't know what to do with it. This is where we came from, the maintenance room, but the role-playing room, I can't seem to. I would love to get more clothing item. Oh, hello, was that a thing up here? No, wait, red curtain, there is.
The curtains had seen better days, at least better than Lily had seen.
I can probably take that, sick. That can probably go in the red urinal, which means I would need a blue item and a yellow item of some kind.
Lily wondered why the man looked so sad.
Can I talk to him?
He had such awesome friends.
Can I talk to him specifically?
Oh, nice. You're back.
Struggle, Jug.
Too bad. Starving to death would have been such a relief.
Come hither. Do tell us of thy progress.
I'm supposed to bring them a pizza. Now, I have the pizza. There's clearly a pizza. I have to put the ingredients on the pizza that they want, and then I have to do something with colors. And we have the urinal thing. So I think we need to finish the urinal thing to, like, dye the vegetables or the ingredients different colors, and I can't do that yet. I don't know how to accomplish that yet. I can't talk to them specifically, it seems. The red curtain is a good start, though. Let me go ahead and put that in the bathroom. And then I need to find 2 more items of some kind, somewhere. Here, let's throw this in here on the off chance that that activates something
What do you
somewhere.
have there? Let me see. Oh, very good. You obviously understand the basic principle. Go ahead and use the red urinal as much as you like.
I don't remember this guy at all. I don't think this guy was from the first game, Washing Maniac. Yeah, I don't remember him. So if we go into the hallway and go back to the maintenance room, is there anything in here that I've missed? There is a can opener. There's a refrigerator that doesn't seem to have anything in it. I don't know if there's a reason to keep the door open in particular. Not that I can think of looking at it. The telephone's how we got the pizza. The coat is where we got our credit card. This is where we can go. The can opener, if we are allowed to use sharp objects, we can use that to open a can, presumably. I don't have a can, though.
Lily finally got the chance to use a pointy object.
I think I just gave it, I think I gave it a poke and a prod. I don't have a can, though. Unless a bottle of starch.
Lily thought about adding a few holes, but she'd learned to ignore such thoughts, at least when no band-aids were available.
It's probably a good point. If there's holes that
Lily had never, but
that I wanted to punch into something, I guess.
Lily thought about, but she at least. Lily thought about, but that was she just.
Wait, what? That was too vague.
Lily thought about, but that was too vague. She'd just destroy everything.
Interesting. That was a different dialogue. There's a possibility if I can get these things, these 2 things dyed. What were the colors I need? Yellow and blue still. If I can get these dyed yellow and blue, then they would be yellow and blue, and I can put them in the urinals, and that might be what we need to do. But if I could dye things, then I wouldn't need to do any of that, I feel like. I don't know if I can use these.
Something was missing here.
That's what the punching holes for the can opener is. If I can get, can I take the cheese back out? The cheese is in there. The punch card is in there. If I can get some more like stock, That's what it is. I can get into new places if I can punch some holes into something. Okay. I don't know that I have anything I can punch holes into. The credit card, maybe, actually. Maybe the credit card? Give that a shot. This is not the right way. No, wait, yes it is. Maintenance room. No, it's not. I'm in the wrong place. I didn't come this way, so why did I think I was going the right way? I can see from here. Do we have anything for B-Man yet? I don't think so. Do I have a way of getting his attention? I've got a scented candle.
The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
I don't think so. I think I can probably come up this chute over here. Can I use the sheet on the...
The idea was...
moths?
The idea was...
You know. I don't think so.
The idea...
Because I can't talk to him. I'm too quiet. Lily's just such a quiet little girl.
hopeless.
She's just so quiet,
The
always
man in
talking
the
under her
costume
breath.
Couldn't hear Lily from there.
Okay, I think this is just so that we can see around. I don't think we can actually do anything from there, and that's fine. I don't think there's anything else we can do with Dr. Frock. Dr. Frock? The Frock Meister? But can I put the credit card in the can opener? Let's go.
Dr. Marcel would surely be pleased. With the help of his credit card, Lily made some confetti.
I hope not. Confetti's not what I need. Okay, credit card. Let's go. Let's go back down here and let's throw that in, say, this one. There we go. To the roof. There we go. Now I'm up here. B-Man, can I just have a word with you?
Hello, stranger. Before you say anything, please take a deep breath. And is that what freedom smells like? Or is it just regular air consisting of oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, soot from the asylum's new chimney, and a touch of diesel oil from the garage?
Yes. Yes to all of the
I
above.
don't want to seem melodramatic, but I'm somewhat skeptical about this so-called freedom. Ever since Dr. Marcel started neglecting his duties as head of this asylum, it's us, the patients, that carry the burden of creating our own boundaries. And before I'm able to measure up to this freedom, I do have to ask myself a few things. Maybe there are such things as good boundaries. And even in an ideal case, can I really decide where my own freedom starts and stops? It so happens that no one is preventing me from leaving the asylum. Does that mean I'm free? Can I just fly away, spread my wings, and leap from the asylum roof?
I wouldn't do that.
The urge is there. Just like any bee, I long to buzz across fields of flowers collecting honey. But I'm still fighting it. Something about this freedom stinks.
I hope it's the little, like, tingling sensation in your brain that's just barely holding on to the idea that you're not a bee, and if you jumped off the roof, you would simply fall to your death. That's what I imagine it is. Is there anything else I can... Is that it? We can't talk about anything... do you want a scented candle? Because you were talking about stinky
I'm
scents.
skeptical. Although I...
You're not going to... You know...
Okay, hang on. We're not set to use fire. I wasn't really playing with fire, but, you know, whatever. There you go. That'll smell nice, right?
That smells
Like honey?
good. But even if the illusion is almost perfect, it's only artificial flavors and chemical esters. An almost perfect illusion, but not real. Like with everything here in the asylum, it's only a half-hearted attempt to trick us into thinking that we're free. And now that no one is stopping us from leaving the asylum, it provides us with a welcome excuse to refuse to leave. Right you are, stranger. I'm just running away from my responsibilities. The responsibility to myself, to accept the deal that the world out there has offered me. I thank you. I've made up my mind. I can't just sit around here doing nothing anymore. I should buzz across fields of flowers and collect honey. To-do, asylum. Hey-ho, freedom.
Maybe take the stairs? No. No, no!
Lily was glad that she had helped the bee-man. Soon he would be in a better place.
Well, we're going to imagine he did it. We're going to imagine that he flew across the field, flew across the, the sky, found his field, and he's where he wants to be. I'm going to take his yellow scarf now, though. That's... Yikes. Okay, well, we did that, but there's a lantern over here we can now officially interact with.
Fluttered around the dim light of the lamp. They were apparently searching for food.
Can I get them to eat the silk scarf?
Lily had often wished to go to the zoo to feed the animals.
There we go.
It was even more beautiful than she had imagined.
I think I can use that to get into the last furnace. Let's go. It's a little floppy. But...
It was hopeless. Something was missing here.
Can I starch it?
Lily knew that you could use starch to stiffen up laundry. It wouldn't hurt to give it a shot.
There we go. I told you it was floppy.
Who said it? Now Lily had a stiff towel with holes.
I love my holy stiff towel. Now get in there. Get in that slot. What's even in here? I didn't even read. I think this is the surveillance room, though. Let's go. It's the surveillance room. Oh, this is where we met the guy who ended up being like a serial killer, like a psychopathic killer. I remember this place vaguely. May, can we look at the sexy lady calendar? There's a hallway there. I might be able to open it from inside. Oh wait, do you think the guy's still in there? Do you think they recaptured him? Oh no.
Yikes. What are you doing here? Are you actually dead? Too bad. I could use a little entertainment, but the doctor told me not to talk to other people. At least not living ones. Sorry. But I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Is this the Mabel?
You shouldn't be here. I'm not allowed to talk to people. At least not living ones.
Okay, she's in here now. I don't know when they scooped her up out of the cemetery, but they did, I guess. I assume... Oh, the flap. Ooh. I could probably have put the knitting needle in there, if I had kept it. It's in a door right now. Can I put the wool in there?
The narrator was slowly losing interest in the truth of the...
That's fine. If I might be able to do that. How about the white sheet?
The narrator, the truth...
Okay. That's all I can actually do here. What a weird twist. Can I go out to the hallway? I know it's locked, but can I open it from inside? Yeah, let's go. Can I take the knitting needle back? And then put that in there? She seems to be doing a lot of knitting.
The narrator was slow. The truth of the matter...
Well, I can for sure throw the yellow scarf in here. Then I just need something that's blue.
What do you have there? Let me see.
And she had a bunch of blue yarn.
Very good. You obviously understand the basic principle. Go ahead and use the yellow urinal as much as you like.
Nice, nice, nice. Now I just need the blue. And I'm not sure how I'm going to achieve it. I need to prove that I'm dead, I think. Interestingly. Yeah, she's got all that blue yarn.
I'm not allowed to talk to people. At least not living ones.
I guess they've got her making like duplicate Harveys. So that, Marcel can use all those Harveys on all the people that he wants to hypnotize. That's gotta be it. I don't know. Can I combine the knitting needle? Oh, hello.
But Lily, what are you doing there? Don't you remember? You must just see.
Can't use sharp objects. Yeah. Now we can.
Perhaps Lily just didn't know how... Perhaps Mother Superior had been right to throw Lily out of home ec class. Lily just didn't know how to use needles properly.
That's true. I don't know how to... We could try to use Harvey to go back into the trance state and somehow use that to get to her. I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. Let's give it a shot. Because then I can be like, I'm a ghost. Ooh. Oh, I probably should have turned on the ability to lie to people. But we might not need to be here at all. So let's just take a peek. Oogie, oogie, woogie. Okay, we're back here again. Now, I don't have any of my inventory here. The only things it seems I can interact with, I mean, there's the chicken.
One feather would be enough, just like a Christmas dinner at the convent. Lily thought it was a bit cliche, but what was she going to do about it? Write a mean letter to Renee and Pokey?
Oh, I guess not.
The door was firmly locked. The door was firmly locked.
I don't actually have the feather. I'm guessing if I can learn how to pick locks, then I'll take a feather off the chicken again and use that to pick the iron gate. And then I can move on with my life. Because for now, all I can reach is the coffee and that wakes us up. So yeah, there's nothing I can do here yet. The time is coming. Oopa doopa doopa whoopa doopa doopa whoopa doopa. I'm awake. All right, cool. So, is it as simple as allowing myself to lie and then I can tell her I'm dead? Is it just that simple?
You shouldn't be here. I'm not allowed to talk to people. At least, not living ones.
I'm dead. I'm the pizza spirit.
You shouldn't be. I'm not. At least.
Maybe through the window I can show her
You shouldn't be. I'm not. At
something.
least.
Oh, I can maybe the ghost. I can be a ghost.
You shouldn't be here. I'm not allowed to talk to people. At least, not living ones.
Can I turn the sheet? Hang on, I might need to be able to use sharp objects. Knitting needle, white
Perhaps
sheet.
Mother Superior had Lily.
Nope. The other thing I can do for for punching holes is the maintenance room. Can I use the sheet on the can opener to punch holes and be a ghost?
Oh dear, Lily really had managed to ruin the sheet.
Let's
But
go.
Perhaps a sheet with 2 eye holes could be good for something.
I think it will be good for something. There we go. Ghost costume. I'm a ghost. Woo! I'm a
Yikes.
ghost.
A ghost. How sweet. Finally, someone to talk to. You have to help me. Dr. Marcel is wrongfully keeping me here in the asylum. Isn't there anything that you and your ghost buddies can do about it? Curse him? Deprive him of his sleep? Drag him into the 7th circle of hell and torture him for all eternity with red-hot needles? Oh,
All of the
come
above.
on.
I can do all of
I've
that.
done so much for you. I've performed obscure rituals, sacrificed chickens, danced naked. Although when I think about it, I'm not sure if it was really a ghost that asked me to do that. Ugh. I don't feel so well. Could you please take off your head while we're talking? Oh man, you're not very talkative. Can't you help me at all?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Great. Look at this. The doctor is forcing me to knit these stuffed rabbits. No idea what he needs them for, but I'm not very good at it. Maybe you could lend me a hand. Wait, I'll push some of the fabric through the hatch.
Yes, that's what I need. Blue fabric. Let's go. Awesome. I don't need to put anything in there after all. She'll never see us again. And now I can put the blue fabric in the blue urinal.
What do you have there? Let me
Yeah.
see.
And then we just got to figure out
Very good. You
the
obviously
ingredients.
understand the basic principle. Go ahead and use the blue urinal as much as you like.
Okay, so now as I remember it, as I seem to remember it, if we look at the
Yellow
pizza,
bananas, red tomatoes, green broccoli, blue blueberries.
as we seem to see, so far the only person that's happy with any of this is Droggle Jug. And I don't know if that's because the broccoli is green or because there is broccoli on there. I need to convince, I think Peter is colorblind, period. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with that. I forget who's blind to what, but just for giggles, I'm gonna change the color of the broccoli to, I don't know, red.
How about that? Red broccoli,
What's that do to our pizza situation?
yellow banana, red, green, blue,
Right, and then
red broccoli.
now he's upset, but no one else is happy. So we definitely don't want that. So the broccoli can be left alone. I wish I had a little note I could take a note for. I'm gonna turn the broccoli back to green.
How about that? Green broccoli.
Great. And I do not remember what colors anyone prefers. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn the bananas red.
How about that? Red.
I'm gonna turn the blueberries red.
How about that? Red.
And I'm gonna turn the tomatoes, I don't know, green.
How about that? Green.
Let's see what. This is what you call trial and error. So we want the green broccoli back, I think. So far, if this doesn't get us close to what we want, okay, he seems to be kind of happy about that. If this doesn't get us close to what we want, then we'll just go ask them about their color.
Green tomatoes.
Situation. And then what is that? The bananas, red bananas.
Red bananas.
I can't tell if he's happy. I don't know. That doesn't seem upset. She's looking the other way though. She might not have been super stoked about that. Let's just go see what they say. I might need to ask them about their colors again and make a little handmade note so I know what I'm dealing with here, because I don't have any visual cues, and I have a memory of a goldfish, so.
The pizza. Well then.
Oh, no broccoli at all?
Did you forget the lovely Petra's order? Shame on you. No one shall want for food at my table. Get rid of it. Take it from our sight.
So Petra, I see.
Red
Petra
bananas,
wants broccoli.
Green tomatoes. Green broccoli. Red blueberries.
I think I need to convince her. Can she just not see green? Hang on. So let me check the colors. Let me ask you guys about your color situation here.
Struggle jug.
Don't, Droggy. You have to forgive him. He's colorblind, as we all are. Peter mixes up his reds and his greens. Adrian mixes up his reds and his yellows. Droggy mixes up his greens and his blues. And I mix up my yellows and my greens. Funny, isn't it?
So if Petra mixes up her yellows and greens, let's get out of here for a sec. If she mixes up her yellows and greens and she's upset with her
Red bananas.
green bananas, I think I just need to make them yellow. All right, let's get out of here. Because she'll think it's broccoli. It's not. They're not at all gonna get what they want, but so if I turn bananas green, or no.
How about that? Green bananas.
I'm sorry, that's not at all what I said.
Red bananas. Green tomato. Green
Bananas
broccoli. Red
yellow, which is what they started out as. Bananas yellow.
How about that? Yellow. Red banana. Green. Red. Yellow bananas.
No, what are these? These are tomatoes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that at all. I think that was red before.
How about red?
Tomatoes. They're all different colors. I don't know what I'm looking at. I am food blind. You're all colorblind. I'm food blind.
Yellow, green, red.
All right, so yellow tomato.
Yellow tomato.
I'm confused.
Red bananas.
I feel like I was really close, and now I'm really far. Let me see here. Let's go back to the food that they actually want. Let's actually, like, figure this out.
Struggle to come.
So what do you guys
Lily
want?
Didn't want to start another. Fortunately, she had remembered everything. Adrian wanted tomatoes, but no blueberries. Petra liked broccoli, but no tomatoes. Druggle wanted banana, but not broccoli. And Peter wanted blueberries, but not banana. This was going to be tough.
I'm gonna need you to repeat
Lily
that.
didn't want to start another argument. Fortunately, she had remembered everything. Adrian wanted tomatoes, but no blueberries. Petra liked broccoli, but no tomatoes. Druggle wanted banana, but not broccoli. And Peter wanted blueberries, but not banana. This was going to be tough.
Okay. I see. So let's get out of here. Let me look at the
Red
pizza.
Bananas, yellow tomatoes, green broccoli, red blueberries.
I don't know that it matters what quadrant they're in. I don't think that actually matters. The point is, I need to convince them all that they're all getting what they actually want. So Droggle wants, for example, Droggle wants bananas. And he mixes up green and blue. So the reason he's happy is because he can see yellow. So that yellow, he thinks that that yellow tomato is a banana. Okay, so that's true. Okay, so that's why he's happy. So now that granted, the tomato might, I think it's just a color sort of thing. Like they're all, right? He mixes up green and blue, and he's got green in front of him, but he wants bananas. But he doesn't want, the thing is, he doesn't want broccoli. So even though there's broccoli on there, it's green. And he doesn't see green. Got you. So okay. Give me a second. Okay, this isn't too complicated when you write it out a little bit. So let me explain it here. So Droggle Jug wants bananas, but no broccoli, right? So he wants bananas. Great. So what color? He can see that banana. Why can he see banana? Because he can see in red or yellow. He can't see in green or blue. So the question is, he wants banana. He knows it's there. What colors are bananas allowed to be? It has to be yellow or red for him to recognize it as banana. But who doesn't want banana? The person who doesn't want banana is Peter, right? Peter doesn't recognize red or green. So as long as that banana is red or green, he has no idea that it's bananas. I think that's how this works. So that's great. Peter's not gonna he's not gonna know any different. Peter wants blueberries, and he can't see red or green. He can only see blue or yellow. The person who doesn't want blueberries is Adrian. Now, Adrian can't see red or yellow, so the blueberries has to be red or yellow. And in this case, it needs to be yellow because Peter can't see red. So I've got it listed. I know what it needs to be. You have to write it out a little bit. Okay. Let me get to the washroom. And then I've got 2 other fruits as well that I can explain. So let's see here. So the banana needs to be red. I think it already is. Banana is red. The blueberries need to be yellow. I got my
How about that? Yellow blueberries.
And my tomatoes. That's not tomatoes. What are tomatoes? What are tomatoes? The tomatoes need to be green.
How about that? Green tomatoes.
And then the broccoli needs to be blue.
How about that? Blue broccoli.
There we go.
Red bananas.
And once again, the
yellow tomatoes. Green broccoli.
Once
red
again,
blueberries.
Shut up. Once again, the reason that works is because the person that wants tomatoes is Adrian, and which means he can only see in green or blue. The person who doesn't want tomatoes is Petra, and Petra can't see green or yellow, which is why the tomatoes need to be green. She won't be able to see the green, and then broccoli is Petra's whole thing. So we just got to put these on here.
Red banana.
Yep.
Green.
Yep.
Yellow.
Yep.
Blue broccoli.
They're all happy. There you go. You just have to write it out. You just have to actually write it out a little bit. That's this will probably be in reverse, but that's my notes. Here's my notes. You can use that. You can visualize it. That's tricky. That was a tricky puzzle. Okay. Well, it's because it's just a lot of information. Everybody has 2 pieces of information for 2 different things. Anyway, I got your pizza.
Ah, the pizza. Well then. Superb.
Great! I wish I were as good on the phone as you.
Druggle Jug,
Peter is satisfied too.
Satisfied? How can I be satisfied in such a world?
As satisfied
in
as
which
one
the
can
only
be.
moments worth living for are those when the pizza arrives with the right toppings.
That means yes.
We owe you one.
Peter almost starved to death.
It's not that bad. I've already lost all hope of dying honorably anyway.
Jug. Well said. Now that the food is taken care of, let us begin the game.
Don't you want to play too,
Yeah.
sweetie? You'll see. It'll be incredibly fun.
If you take pleasure in such excessive self-degradation,
That and a dice cup.
Jug.
Uh-huh.
So be it. Then follow us.
Wait,
into
follow
the
you?
world
Oh,
of
okay.
Hoth-Motigor.
I was like, where are we going? Oh, hello?
Your group has set up camp near the infamous Goblin Gorge.
Lily found herself in a clearing. The campfire was crackling, and the wind whipped through her clothes.
You can hear the war drums of the goblins in the distance. This is your last rest before the great battle.
Lily did in fact hear drums. An enormous army seemed to be waiting for them in the nearby mountains.
Okay.
Are you telling the story or am I?
What?
It's just that I see that you don't have the Dungeon Master screen in front of you. And I'm pretty sure that the Dungeon Master is recognized by his Dungeon Master's screen.
Adrian and the narrator in a scuffle.
I don't need a...
Well, then why don't you be the Dungeon Master then? I'm curious how you'll do without any battle value tables or source books.
What? But that's...
That's what I thought. And now, move over.
Ow! Hey! You can't just...
Where was I? Oh, yes. You're here on the orders of the king to drive the goblins from the gorge. There are rumors that the goblins have dammed up the Pink River. This has turned Hoth-Motigor's most important memorial into a reservoir, the Valley of Unpleasant Memories. Also sitting at the fire is a mysterious local guide.
I was gonna say there's 4 people at the fire.
You're tired from the journey, but sleep is far from your mind. Goblin scouts could be lurking anywhere. The black magician Petrula, the noble Sir Drogalot, and the amusing juggler Snippo
I want a different role.
are gathering their strength for the battle. Only the Amazonian barbarian warrioress Lilligrim,
It's me.
That's you.
only the Amazonian barbarian warrior Lilligrim is restless. It's your move, Lilligrim. What will you do?
I don't know. I have no inventory. I guess we're gonna look around a little bit. Are there items that I should interact with besides? There's wood logs. I'm gonna look at the
You
wood
don't
logs.
need to roll to figure that out. They're logs.
I'm gonna pick them up. I'm picking up the logs. There's a campfire, safety kettle, Petrula, the mysterious NPC. I'm gonna talk to everybody a little bit.
Roll for charisma, Peter.
Do I have to? That was to be expected.
Snippo is just about the ugliest dope you've ever seen.
I feel like that's less charisma on his part and perception on mine. Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know.
Hello, Lilligrim. Would you like to be amused by my funny prank?
Sure? Or
Then
no?
watch me. And are you amused?
One-handed juggling. What a class act. We got attack, goblins, juggle, and sleep.
I didn't think I'd ever say such a thing, but I'd wish we'd go into battle instead of just hanging around here. I'd much prefer a quick, bloody death to this endless humiliation.
Am I giving commands or just asking?
I'm not afraid of the goblins, if that's what you mean. I'm not worried about being cut into little pieces by mighty goblin swords. And I'm not bothered by the rumors that they wrap the intestines of their victims around thorny spears. For I am Snippo, the funny prankster of the group.
Yeah, okay. Juggle?
Yes, it doesn't just look like it. I am actually juggling only one ball. And I know how ridiculous that must seem. My character sheet said that I, the comical Snippo, have the marvelous ability to juggle 55 balls at once. But as much as I would have liked to imagine what such a thing would look like, the mysterious traveler thought I should just juggle one ball instead, because it's much more contemplative. And as long as my shame or boredom doesn't cause me to spontaneously combust, then I'll stick to that. If you have a better suggestion.
No balls? Maybe. No balls.
You think I should try it without any balls? Bravo. You found the only way to increase my boredom even more. On the other hand, if I juggle without a ball, I might be able to take a quick nap. No one seems to object to sleeping around here.
Oh. I'll take the ball.
It's a normal-sized juggling ball. That's all I can say about it. I don't have my compendium of juggling balls with me.
I'll take it. I guess we're convincing everyone to go to bed, maybe? Sir Drugalot.
Sir Drugalot looked splendid in his shiny armor.
Drugaljug.
Mithril armor? Really?
Drugaljug.
Okay, then. In his mithril armor.
I feel like that should have been clarified before now. That's the difference. Mithril makes you sneaky.
Hello, Lilygrim. You're still up? You should get some rest.
Drugaljug can actually
I'll
speak?
keep guard and make sure the fire doesn't go out. Don't look so grim. Your thirst for action is honorable, but the mysterious traveler is right. Strength lies in tranquility.
Lilygrim felt like screaming at the brave Sir Drugalot. She hadn't traveled all the way to Goblin Gorge just to sleep, but something kept her from losing her temper. Fuming, she turned away from her companion. Her eyes fell on the quiet traveler who had listened to the entire conversation. Was that a smile she saw beneath the hood?
Mayhaps. Attack, goblins, firewood, sleep. I've got firewood.
I know what you want to say. You're here to fight, not to sleep, right? Maybe tonight we should.
Remain calm and gather our strength.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what you wanted to say, right?
The traveler is right. Acting in haste is never a good idea.
I think it's the same voice that told us like we wanted to burn everything down earlier. I swear. Or that I think we sometime heard in our transcendence or whatever.
Don't worry. I'm sure the goblins won't attack us tonight. They're guarding their reservoir dam in the gorge. But I do wonder what their plans are. Damming up the Pink River and flooding the Valley of Unpleasant Memories. Why? It's all very mysterious.
Mysterious indeed.
Are you worried about the fire? Usually, I'd agree with you. Those few logs are certainly not enough to keep the fire burning through the night. Plus, the best things always happen to you when you go into the forest looking for firewood. You find treasure maps, fall into enchanted wells, or meet merchants with magical amulets. Maybe I should
Relax a little and call it a day. That's what you wanted to say, right?
I don't know if I trust this mysterious traveler.
The traveler is right. There doesn't always have to be an adventure, and the night is pretty warm. I'll wait up to put the last log on the fire. Then I'll turn in too.
I have the last log though.
Are you as tired as I am?
I'll just close that. I'm gonna throw the last log
You
here.
try to plug the valve with a log that's way too big.
Actually, no.
Roll for dexterity.
That's not what I was trying. Okay.
No.
Fair enough. I was trying to use the campfire.
Okay. Will no one do anything? Sir Drugalot?
Drugaljug?
In character, please.
Drug? Not yet, Lilygrim. The fire should last the whole night.
Fair enough. So we're not ready for that yet. Petrula.
Petrula sat by the fire, and watched the tea kettle. Briefly describe yourself.
Well, I'm like a totally powerful wizard and pretty, but also totally powerful.
And also pretty.
I'm wearing a robe embroidered with gold. And it's totally pretty,
There it is.
Underneath the hood, I look like totally gothic.
Like I'm powerful.
But pretty.
Thanks,
Oh.
Petra. That's enough.
Alright, got you.
Don't startle me like that. Can't you see I'm watching the kettle?
Are you? With your hood pulled down so low, I couldn't tell.
The goblins are keeping quiet. Maybe too quiet.
I think maybe this mysterious stranger is gonna lead us into a goblin trap, honestly.
What could the goblins be planning? Why did they submerge one of the kingdom's greatest memorials underwater?
Don't know.
Something similar happened to me once.
What?
But that was an accident. But I don't really think that the Royal Loo can be considered a memorial. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm brewing a diabolical magic potion, of course. Well, it's actually a calming tea. I really wanted to conjure some coffee demons, but they don't let you get any sleep. And we do need our strength for the battle. Now I have to watch the kettle before it starts to whistle. The traveler has such sensitive ears.
I feel like I definitely need to stick the ball into the hole, and that'll plug it up. Then maybe throw the fire logs on there and it'll like explode or something. I'm not sure why we'd be doing that. Yawns are contagious.
Don't yawn so much around here. Don't you know how contagious that is?
That's what I said.
I have to watch the kettle. Oh, if you're staying up anyway, do you think you could watch the kettle?
Sure.
Uh-huh. Oh, great. Then I can finally get some sleep. As you know, we need our strength for the...
I mean, the only reason we're watching the kettle is to make some calming tea. So if you're already asleep, you don't need the tea anymore, right? All right, well, that happened. Let's look at the mysterious NPC.
The hooded figure sat silently at the campfire. Strange. I can't remember him being in the adventure. Which source book does he come from?
Are you not playing him? I thought Adrian was playing the mysterious NPC.
My goodness. Who do we have here then?
Oh, it's Harvey.
Warrioress. I sense great anger in you.
Yeah.
Could it be that the thirst for battle sits in this little chest? Then let me give you some advice. Swallow it. The most successful battle is the one that doesn't even have to be fought. So be a good little barbarian warrioress and take a nap.
Lilligrim could hardly believe her ears. Wasn't this a fantasy role-playing game? What fun was there in imagining aimlessly sitting around a campfire? Lilligrim didn't dream of listening to the soothing advice of the mysterious NPC. If anything, it just made her angrier. Too bad that she had to stop herself from losing control. She would have loved to have screamed this dope's head off.
Yeah, that's one of our thing. It's not here. That's one of the things we're not allowed to do is get angry. Okay, well, I'm gonna stick this in the safety kettle if I can.
Good! The ball was stuck, but the pressure in the cauldron still wasn't enough for something to happen.
Oh, it will be sooner or later, somehow.
Okay. Will no one do anything? So Drogalot,
We need to get him asleep.
in character.
Not yet. The fire.
Yeah, we need to get him to the Goblin Gorge. I can go to the Goblin Gorge. Am I allowed to go there yet? I feel like I'm not supposed to. Well, let's just take a look. Let's see where that takes us. Am I allowed to go this way yet?
Well, well. Is that the legendary army of Hoth Mortigor? A little girl with braids?
Yes.
Fabulous. fabulous. Oh, why so angry, little girl? You're not here to declare war, are you?
Maybe.
It would almost make a pleasant distraction, putting your feet up and drinking tea all the time. In the long run, it's not good for my goblin army. But why should I sound the horn for battle? My scouts told me about your lazy companions. You can't possibly think you can defeat my army with those dopes. I hardly think so. As long as we are not being attacked, I'll stick to the advice of this friendly traveler. Wait and see and drink tea.
Lilligrim was boiling with rage. She was very close to throwing a tantrum, but something was holding her back.
There's nothing I can do over there right now. Can I give you the log? What am I doing with the log?
Go easy with it, okay? The fire has to last the whole night.
I couldn't stay over with the goblins.
Roll for charisma, Peter.
He's asleep.
That was
snip. Petrula conked out at the fire.
Can she see the amulet that betrays my true origin?
I don't know. Are you wearing it under your robe?
Sure, but
Then no.
too bad.
she wanted to talk about her backstory. Okay, I get it. I get
a
it.
Large cauldron. Roll for perception.
Oh, hello?
You discover a safety valve.
Do I? There's something I can do with that information. Campfire.
The campfire crackled atmospherically. Where is... Too bad. I especially burned a CD of campfire sound effects.
That'd
I
been sick.
must have left them in the fire. Just imagine the crackling.
We have a fire happening in front of us already anyway, so...
Go ahead and lie down. I'll make sure that the fire doesn't go out.
I don't wanna... Oh, the NPC? That's new dialogue.
Why are you so worked up? Lily Grim, did you find out something about our companion?
There's no reason to get worked up. As long as we keep calm and don't lose our nerve, we'll remain a step ahead of the goblins.
The Traveler is right. Nothing is so urgent that it can't wait until tomorrow.
I'm not sure.
Don't worry about the fire. I'll stay up until the last of the wood has burned.
So maybe if I put out the fire? Maybe I can just yawn him to sleep, because I said it's... She said it's contagious.
Are you as tired as I am?
There he goes! Yes! Yes, we put him to sleep. You just had to keep yawning. You just had to keep going. Oh, there we go. This is it.
Try putting the logs on the fire. Roll for sneak and hide, so Sadrugalot doesn't wake up.
Roll for stealth.
Done! The logs were in the fire.
But child, what are you doing?
I think I'm blowing us up.
This can't possibly be good for the group harmony. Without wanting to rush you, maybe now is the time for controlled, well-considered action. If you proceed with the required calm, I'm sure you'll be able to defuse the situation before there's a...
I'm an Amazonian barbarian.
I really must insist you stop making that sound. Can't you see that you're threatening to destroy the idyllic calm?
There it goes! I thought it was gonna explode out. Even better!
That's to arms!
To arms!
They've declared war on us! Sound the horn!
War!
That sound. I have to keep
How have I not woke up my party?
Enough.
Whoa!
I can't take it anymore. This noise is driving me crazy. I'm losing control. 2 arms.
Oh! So much
Finally,
for
the
2
fun
arms.
part of the role-playing game began. The group
Look at my
stormed
sword.
the battlefield with no restraint.
A great sword. I should have had like a Morning Star or something.
Furiously swung her berserker sword
Warhammer.
in circles.
Berserker
As
sword.
the dice rolled in the institution, so did the heads of goblins in Hoth Modagor.
They look like
it
potatoes.
seems it is a good idea to occasionally vent your rage. It was a short battle. The goblins were powerless against the fury unleashed by the group. The plans of the Goblin King were thwarted.
Lilligrim found the defeated monarch cowering beneath one of the support beams of the dam.
Lily. Poor, foolish Lily. That was a terrible mistake.
Lilligrim was still wondering what he meant when she heard an ominous crack above her.
The Pink River. We've busted the dam. We were engulfed in Pepto-Bismol. Bismol? Whatever it's called. Pepto.
When the pink floods had subsided, our heroes were faced with an incredible sight. The Valley of Unpleasant Memories.
Will you look at that?
I have to admit, I'm really blown away.
We shouldn't be here.
Ha! You've always been quite the comedian, Snippo.
No, I mean it. This valley is cursed. I heard that. Wait a second. Lily?
What's wrong with her?
All the people we've murdered. Oh no. The Valley of Unpleasant Memories.
Do we get XPs now?
Lily had seen the truth. I'm sure you can imagine how she felt at that moment. You can't? Oh well. Who knows what really goes on in the mind of a little girl?
Probably little girls, but... Oh.
Do you feel all right, little girl? Little girl.
Is she just now realizing the reality of what's been happening?
Are you okay? I was worried, you know? Brr. Am I crazy, or did it just get colder in here?
I feel like there was supposed to be a door opening and closing animation, not just vanishing, but I mean, whatever. I think we've just come to... Yeah, we're allowed to get angry now. I think we're just now coming to terms with everything that's actually been happening for the first time. Like, I don't know if we'll still keep seeing, because we fought the goblins, which we were calling gnomes earlier, I'm pretty sure. We fought them, they're gone now, so she's not gonna be seeing these fake visions of goblins. She's gonna see things for how they really are now, maybe? Oh, that's interesting. I wanna know more, and I wanna see more, and I hope you do too, because that's where I'm gonna end this episode. I think we're getting close to the end. I don't know how close. We got only one more restriction to resolve, and then whatever happens after that, I don't know. We're getting there. I want to know where this goes. I want to meet Edna. I want to see what happens to Marcel. I want to know what happens to poor Lily. If you're enjoying this series, please leave me a like. And until next time, bye.